Hey guys, how's it going? Sherry here from NFgC Giving Crew. Okay, so this is going to be a twin flame reading for January the 26th until February the 2nd. Okay, so I've already shuffled the cards and I'll just pull the cards and then I'll look at them afterwards. Okay. So the first card for the Divine Feminine Wisdom. For the male, Truth. Female, New Beginnings. Male, Solitude. Female, whoa. Foundations and Achievements. And I'm going to see what the flipper is, and I'll just make that the overall energy. That's the Ace of Pentacles. And the male, Emotional Loss. Final outcome for the female. Moving on. Now, I also just wanted to clarify with the Divine Feminine reading. I mentioned that if you're feeling, like you just can't go on anymore, it's causing you a lot of turmoil and hardship and stuff like that, then you need to look after yourself first. And you need to move on, and if that means letting go of your twin, then so be it. If it is a true twin flame connection, then you would be willing to wait 1,000 years for him and not need or want anything from him. And if so be, then you have to wait another 1,000 more after that. So basically, that's all I meant by that. I'm getting a little bit of slack for saying, oh, well, you said don't give up, don't, never surrender kind of thing. So I just wanted to clarify. Okay. So the final outcome for the male. Recognition and reward. The energy that the feminine is bringing in. Nice. Universe. Okay, so the energy for the male that he's bringing in. Nice. That's the Ace of Swords. Okay. For the foundation. Temptation, which is the Devil card. The crowning energy. Nice! Yeah. A heart chakra. Okay, so for the shared energy. Deception and envy. Huh, okay. And I'll pull one card each. So that was John Holland, Psychic Tarot. And then I'm going to pull one card each for the feminine, and I'll read those at the end. So this is for the feminine. Nice, that's awesome. Come together. That's a Two of Cups, kind of. And for the male. Balancing act. All right, I'll have a look at them and I'll get back to you. Cheers. Hey guys, so I've had a chance to look at the cards, and I think overall, I can see that the female here is gaining a lot of spiritual wisdom, and she will be embarking on a new journey, whether that's in the 3D world or 5D. and she will be rewarded for all of her hard work. She's getting 2 cards that reflect that. This card turned up in the Divine Feminine reading. And she's going to be moving on from something in the future. She's going to be moving from the dark to the light as a result of some truth that is spoken, or victory, or a triumph of some kind. And ultimately, that will result in a union, or love will come knocking on her door. So yeah, this is she's being rewarded for all the work that she's done. And she's also using the law of attraction to bring people into her life. On the male side, he is going through a major awakening right now. He was awoken in the past. Right now, he's on a spiritual quest for wisdom. Wisdom is also a major theme as well in the reading. He is dealing with his past hurts, and you both are going to be letting past pain let it go. And he is also being rewarded. So in the center here, the female is coming in as the universe, and the male is coming in as the Ace of Swords, and we also have that ace up there as well. So clearly that there's that connection. The truth will be coming from the divine aspect. In the center here, we have deception and envy. Now this showed up in both the divine masculine and feminine readings. Now the way I was describing it was that the twin flames are reflections of one another. So it showed up in her reading, then his reading, and then her reading. So now it's in the middle. And what I'm getting from this now, since your external world is a reflection of yourself internally, your twin is going to be, reflecting you. It's going to be exactly like you. So if you're showing up as the universe, then he would be doing the same. Instead, I guess what I'm trying to say is if there's a negative here, then we're going to be seeing some type of negative on the female side. But there is no negative there. So I'm thinking this energy here is coming from the outside, right? So I think that they're looking at their environment, because of the devil card down here is all about the 3D world. They're looking at their environment, and they're realizing, that there's people around them that aren't there for their highest good. Okay, so what crowns them is the heart chakra, just absolutely beautiful. And then we got that new beginning, Ace of Pentacles in the 3D world. What's grounding it is some issues that need to be taken care of in terms of, in terms of addictions and codependencies and that kind of thing. So there's a speaking up or standing your ground in terms of that. So I'll start, as always, on the female side here. The first card that we have coming in the past is Wisdom. So this card speaks of somebody coming into your life that will be a teacher. So when the student is ready, the teacher will appear, and it's somebody who is kind and compassionate and will help you see yourself, will give you encouragement and feedback, and help you live to your highest standards, or highest, will be the best that you can be. So it could also mean that you are this Hierophant, it's Hierophant, and you're ready to, embark on your own spiritual, not journey, but become the teacher and share your stories and your wisdom with those around you. So it's all about connecting with like-minded people. Also, another really interesting thing here is that every single one of these cards on the female side say that it is time to do something. So here we have, it is time to reach out to like-minded people. Here it is time for you to take that first step, that leap of faith. It is time for you to reap the rewards, the harvest. It is time for you to let go of the past and move on. It is time for you to be rewarded for your past efforts as well. Yeah. So like there's this sense of, something major is going to happen on the female side. Something that you've been waiting for. This card talks about signs and synchronicities that will come in and guide you towards the right people. And over on the male aspect, he's listening to cues from within to prompt him forward. Okay, so so expect, well, this is coming in the past position, so this probably has already taken place. So either you've met somebody who is a spiritual leader and can help guide you, or you are that person.
Mom, where did you put the top to?
Sorry about that. My daughter popped in to say hi. Okay, so yeah. Oh, she can come back. No, I don't think so. You're going to meet somebody who's going to help you, and you're going to help them. Okay, so the next card up is the Fool card, 0. This is the beginning of the Fool's journey. Now, the way I see it is, you're a child. You see everything through a child's perspective. You have no worries or you have no attachments, no expectations of this new journey. But in the John Holland deck here, it talks about using your wisdom gained to help guide you on this new journey, and that this new direction may cause fear in you. Change is scary, but it's better than staying stagnant in one spot. Get out there and live your life to your fullest. So a major beginning is going to happen, and this is actually a completion, and so is this one. So this is the happy ending. It represents a celebration, peace, harmony, marriage, engagement, buying a new home or property. So it could be sudden. No, actually, it has to do with all of your hard work. So you are being rewarded for your efforts. And it also talks about opening yourself up and allowing universe to give. So you got to receive. So you're priming that pump of gratitude as well. So for the final outcome, you got moving on, and this is a 6 of Swords. Now this depicts normally in the Rider-Waite deck somebody in their, a couple in the boat with their child, and they're moving across the waters from turbulent to calmer waters. So this basically says the exact same thing, but they use the analogy of the light at the end of the tunnel, and a new beginning is just around the corner, leaving the past behind. So I see this as a very positive card. It is represents, it is time for a difficult situation to end. So whatever heartbreak and sorrow and loss that you've been feeling, that time is done. It's over, and it's also represented by the Ten of Swords here as well. It's a major completion of a cycle, and you will be rewarded for it. So the Ace of Swords up here as a clarifier says to me that, the swords are all about communication. So you could expect some type of truthful communication to occur that will set you on this this journey, this new adventure, this new life. Because the swords are triumph, success. The Ace of Sword. He's using the sword to cut away all the bullshit, all the thoughts that are no longer needed, all the barriers. So it's a new beginning. Could also be a new idea, but I think this is like, I believe he got this in this position before as well. But yeah, this is like, you know what? Once we go through his side, you'll understand. But he's evaluated the past. He's carefully weighed everything out, made a decision. He's been reflecting on it for a very long time, and here he comes into the union with that truth. So the truth is showing up on her side as well, right? So she's following her heart's desire. She's leaving it all behind. She's moving on. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this could also possibly mean, moving on from your twin, although I'm not really seeing that in the reading right now, because the energy that you have crowning you is the heart chakra in that beginning, and the two, everything is pointing towards an integration, a union. And also what's interesting is this is the Two of Cups. This is 11, so that's a 2, or it could be like 11, 11, and then a 1 in the middle. How freaky is that, eh? So this is beautiful. You're leaving the darkness now, and this is what's ahead of you. You'll well be rewarded. So the universe card keeps coming in almost every single reading. And I like to see this as the cute little way that the twins can communicate with one another through source. So you're connected to consciousness, right? So every once in a while they'll pop into the reading and say, hey, here I am, I'm still here. It's almost like, she or he is viewing down from the heavens or source, the universe, and connecting with their counterpart. So yeah, this is victory, reward, success, and it all has to do with the wisdom that you've gained from your Fool's Journey. So this is the first card in the deck. It's the beginning of the Fool's Journey, and this is completion of that journey, and you are being rewarded for all of the knowledge that you've discovered along the way. All right, so over to the male side here, we have truth. This is judgment. Again, another card that continues to pop up in the reading. So this is turning up in the past position. This is a major awakening. The Rider-Waite depicts a couple coming out of the ground. They have their arms open to the universe. They're rejoicing. It's a resurrection, a major... Sorry, I have to shift my leg here. A major conscious awareness, shift in perspective. So it also speaks of evaluating your past when it comes to making a decision, because this card also represents a significant change is about to occur. So does this one as well. There's a significant change. So you need to carefully evaluate your past and use the wisest judgment in order to move forward. So there is a pause on this side. And I think the new beginning is coming in. And it's going to be quick and sudden. So for some, this new beginning will happen in the 3D world, or you will have some form of communication from your twin, where this new love begins, because the heart chakra is wide open right now. So yeah, this is in the past, so he's made this decision. He's weighed it very carefully, and he's using that to move forward. So the next card up is the Hermit. So this is all about withdrawing, going within, and seeking knowledge and answers from within yourself, rather than the outside world. So yeah, he's deep in the books, basically. He's on a spiritual quest. So I like to think of this card in terms of the movie Into the Wild, where, you know, this guy gives up everything, burns his money, his, you know, he had a promising future. He finished university. He gave all that up, and he went out to live on his own, survive off the land. And some of the scenes were actually shot where I live here, near Tofino, BC. So it was a very inspirational movie. I'll try and leave the link in the box below. But yeah, it's all about, you know, really connecting with your soul on the deepest level. In that way, you realize, you know, who you are at the core, and what decisions will help you to further that enlightenment. You know, just like this one over here, to help you live your highest version of yourself as a conscious person, a conscious being. You're not just a physical being, but you're a soul. This also talks about looking after yourself as well. Okay, so the next card up is the Five of Cups, and the Rider-Waite deck. This depicts a man who's standing on the edge of a river. There's a bridge in the background and a castle, and he's facing towards the castle, and he's mourning. So there are, I can't remember how it works, if there's two cups knocked down and then three still standing, I can't remember, but the point is to realize that you didn't lose it all. You only lost some, you know, you still have, you know, those three cups there. So try to focus on those cups, that positivity. Now the way I'm also seeing this, because the heart chakra is activated up there, I'm feeling that, you know, the evaluation of his past is causing a lot of pain for him, whether it's bringing up past pains from all those times that he's been hurt in the past when he did open up his heart, or, you know, it's just he feels the loss of not being with his twin. You know, he's starting to feel that aching heart, that need to be drawn towards her, which is what she's doing. She's attracting her twin into her life by living her truth, authentic life that she possibly can. So I think I see this as him healing, because this is about healing as well, and so is this card. He's in the process of healing right now. So give him support and love, and he will continue to see the light and be drawn towards it. Okay, so the card that accompanied it is the Nine of Wands, and this is all about being exhausted. You are the wounded warrior. This showed up a lot for the feminine as well. So it's coming up on his side. So I guess maybe he's afraid to be hurt. He is that wounded warrior. But the key here is that he is willing to continue. He's willing to risk being hurt, because there's that part of himself that believes deep down inside that she is his true love, so he's willing to fight for that love and open his heart. Okay, so the last card, the final outcome, is recognition and reward. So this basically says that he's done a lot of hard work, he's skilled, he's being rewarded for all of his efforts. This also talks about a solid foundation as well. So does this. This talks about a solid foundation has been laid. So this is the 3D world that we're talking about. So I like this card also because he's being illuminated. He's seeing the light. Or the light is shining down on him. Okay, so for the energies that he's bringing into the reading, again, this is the Ace of Swords. It's clarity, it's truth. Down here, he's looking for that clarity and truth, and that's what he's bringing into the reading. So it's triumph, success. This is triumph as well. So there's a mirroring going on. This is success, so it's this. So all the barriers are going to be cut down. So at the base here, this is the Devil card. So this talks about all of, those substitutes that you try to fill, that void that's within you, that occurred when you were separated from Source. When you were born, you felt your connection to Source was cut, and it caused you to seek out things to fill that void. So it could be nicotine, drinking, drugs, addictive behaviors like gambling or what have you, codependency. And everyone has skeletons in the closet. It's a matter of being aware of that and facing it head on. And when you shine the light on it, it has no strength anymore. So the card that accompanied it is the Seven of Wands, and this is my never give up, never surrender. So it's standing tall and speaking your truth. He's got a little microphone here, and he's like blaring his truth to the world. He's not backing down. So yeah, it's standing against this negative energy, and speaking your truth. And that's what this is about as well, right? Showing up on both sides, and it's turning up as a shared energy. So this could also be a codependent relationship. And as the crowning, of course, the heart chakra, absolutely amazing and beautiful. And then we got deception and envy. And like I said, I think this has to do with the way they're now viewing the world, in terms of this. And they want to cut that connection, that they want to cut that negativity out. And that's what all these swords are saying. And so is this, is the pair of scissors. So in the traditional deck, it would depict a man who's laying on the ground. He's got 10 swords in his back, and he's out for the count. He's done. So snip, snip, basically. Snip, snip. Let it go. Go within and listen to what your soul is saying, and then speak your truth. Okay, so I will quickly read the two Enchanted Map cards for you. Balancing act. You are calm within no matter the fluctuations of outer conditions. There are times when things seem a little topsy-turvy and feel as though you're juggling 1,000 balls in the air. Perhaps you're unsure of your footing. Now is the moment to evaluate which areas of your life need balance, and then restore equilibrium. Choose harmony over discord, and great success will be yours. You'll find inner stability when you choose a balanced, focused, leveled path. Okay, and coming together. It says 8 on this deck, but traditionally it's a 2 of cups. Come together. Love needs to be shared. Love needs to be expressed. Drawing the come together card is a sign that you're on the path to discover the nature of this emotion in all of its forms of expression: romantic, familiar, unconditional, spiritual. In each instance, there is another being involved. Love involves a give and take between you and a significant other, a relative, a friend, an animal, or a spirit. This card assures you that love has come calling and seeks a partner in its dance. Know that you are cherished. Like a magnet, you are attracting love into your life. This is a time for harmonious, caring partnerships. Yeah, I really think, just looking overall here, that there's a new beginning that's coming. The female will be walking away from something difficult. Truth will be spoken. And a new beginning. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. Cheers.